Soul Dancer the White Dragon here again. I had to come back on. Listen to me, ladies. You have to stop fighting who you are. You have to cease fighting what is. You have to embrace whatever is happening in your life. Stop thinking in the this is happening to me. And when you begin accepting what is, you will realize that you have a hell of a lot more power than you believe you do. When you believe that, when you say and keep thinking that things are happening to you, you are in victim mode. Good morning, Adrienne. And when you are in victim mode, the same shit will continue. Stop fighting it. Accept it. You created it. I am no different. The things that happen in my life that I don't like, I created it with my thoughts. I can also release those thoughts exactly the way that you can. Accept whatever is in your life at the moment and ask yourself, what is this here to teach me? What do I need to learn from this? Why did I create the situation or attract the situation? And it comes back to lessons. And that immediately brought to mind a question that I heard many years ago in a public forum, when someone asked, but why would a child cause themselves to have cancer, or how can you blame a child? This is not about blaming. Everything that happens to each and every human being on this planet, and in fact I should say sentient beings, which will include the four-legged, the two-legged animals, etc. Because they also have a purpose, and they also came here to achieve something. Everything that happens to us in this life, every single thing, with no exception, all the negatives, everything that hurts, that's painful, we brought it with us in order to achieve our purpose. This will be very painful for a lot of people when they think of their hurting children, or children and babies with cancer or whatever it is. Those children are human beings who also came here with a purpose, and who also chose before they came here. I don't know why I'm saying this. I have no idea. But that came to my mind, so I'm going to let it come out of my mouth, because I didn't plan this. They too have a purpose. They brought it. They decided before they came here, I repeat, to live this, to experience this, because remember, whether you accept this or not, you chose your parents. Yes, you did. And there was an agreement, a soul contract, in order to achieve the purpose or whatever it is you set out to do. Children, before they are 5 years old, remember this. I should probably say up to 7, because they really aren't thinking, they're still living in their own world until 7 years old. And they impact the others in their environment. Now, when we reject, I repeat, when we reject pain and reject what's happening to us, It serves no purpose. It is futile. And the longer you continue with it, and the poor me as you become an adult and you live in that, is the less it will serve you. It's easy for me to say what I'm about to say. There is no need to fear what you don't know that's over the horizon or on the horizon. That is why we resist moving forward. Because no one can see around the bend in the river. It's true. However, you gotta pull up your big girl panties or your granny knickers and just decide, to hell with it, I am taking the next step. Because you can't stay in the crap. What does that serve you? How does that serve you? You need to ask yourself, in fact, how is it serving me to continue to be living in the shite? How does that serve me? What do I gain from it? Because you would not stay in it if you weren't gaining something from it. There is a benefit. Look carefully and identify what that benefit is. And be honest, if you gotta write it out, write it out. Start writing, some automatic writing. Everyone can do it. I have been doing it for years before I even knew that it had a name. Time to take charge of your life. And I would